აი ისე წამოდი.
Welcome here. Thanks so much for being already enthusiastic about our project.
Of course.
Europe Day is a special day for us. Europe Day is a celebration of the European Union, its history, what have you. And fundamentally, it's about our values and where we're coming from and what we're standing up for in the world. And for me, having been here for 3.5 years, I really feel that these values are so much shared between everyone in the European Union and here in Georgia. It's coming very naturally. I'm always going back to the Constitution of Georgia from 1921 and looking at that Constitution and comparing it to the constitutions and legal basis in the rest of Europe makes you really understand how progressive Georgia was in those days when it came to the principles of democracy, the principles of standing up for minorities, women's right to take part in the political life. The values we are talking about are springing from the same source. And I wanted to, with this film project, try to capture that. So that's a bit the ambition for this. I have heard that you are possibly the best person who will be able to do that.
I'll try my best. Thank you so much. With this film, we try to show 4 different regions where there are like different European values embedded in each region.
In preliminary discussions, we were looking at what to pick, what to choose from, both which values and which regions. And in the end, we landed on the 4 focal regions that are based in our cooperation, especially in the area of regional development, but even broader. So basically, we're interested in developing films from Kakheti, Imereti, Guria, and Rachalechkhumi.
So let's start with Kakheti, for example. This is a village of Udabno, which is a kind of hidden place in Georgia. There are many people living in this village from different regions of Georgia. You got people from Svaneti, Samegrelo, Kakheti itself, Raja, These people are sharing their own identities with each other and have been living together for many decades already. As well as you have Europeans living in there. And I think showing how these people live together is very important. I think with this town, we show the democracy of how people can live together with different cultures.
It's very fitting with the EU motto of united in diversity.
So to move to another region in Raja, we have found this amazing man who is a radio lover.
Hello, my friend.
He's been collecting the radios since the Soviet times without realizing he was looking for the freedom. So he was trying to have a contact with other people through the radio.
So the theme here is the strife for freedom and not obeying by authoritarianism, if you like.
Next region, Guria, we chose these soccer girls who are very, very, very interesting, I would say, how they managed to qualify for the European Champions League last year for the first time in independent Georgian history. They were first who could have reached the European Championships, We're going to be showing by them gender equality in Georgia.
Cool. Well, that sounds great.
I remember we discussed also a bit the aspect of democracy, decision-making within the team. Is this something you would still be interested in exploring?
Yes, of course. So as we saw them on our scout, we talked to a few of them. They say there is no achievements without respecting each other.
Micro-democracy.
Exactly.
And green grass.
And at last we have Kutaisi from Imereti. Akaki is from Kutaisi, was born there. Leonor is from Portugal. Leonor has been living in Kutaisi in the last 2 years and she knows great Georgian. She takes Georgian dance classes. And Akaki, he calls himself an active citizen. He does so many things for the society.
This is about people from a community asking themselves, how would we want to change our community?
The film will be starting with like different angles of the town, and you have the feeling of you're in a Europe city. And these young people coming and telling you what they're doing for the society. Plus they have this amazing girl from Portugal who fell in love in Georgia and Georgian culture and learn Georgian, you know, and helping Hakaki do all the things. Mekutai Seliva, she says. Yeah.
That's great. I mean, you're covering with that some key pillars of what the European Union is all about, and also what Georgia is all about. Now that maybe it seems to me very promising. Then it's going to be up to your skills to make it come alive.
I'm really, really sure that everybody's going to put their 100% in it.
And you'll show us at some point, right?
Of course, of course.
Good. I'm already looking forward. I think you really superseded my expectations.
No, thank you very
I
much.
must say,
Appreciate it.
it's. I mean, it's not easy to make movies about values without it being either boring or lecturing,
Right.
or.
Right.
But I think you're telling these very subtle stories.
Yeah. I
It's-
think the characters that we found are very unique, and how they like perceive themselves. It's like that's what it helps to show all those, you know, the values of Georgian people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're very authentic.
Yeah.
So I think the messages are very universal, and that could be a bit anyone, but here in Georgia,
It's Europe and Georgia.
yeah,
And you can see it very clearly in the film.
European Union and me.
If I may, as a Georgian, you know, even though I'm from here, these films helped me rediscover my own country and look at it from a completely different perspective. So very well done.
In a way, where we are right now, we are seeing a terrible war being fought in Ukraine, which in the end brings back the issue of values again. What are we representing? What are others representing? And I think in a way, these movies have become even more important in terms of describing or giving an input to a discussion about what we are all about and what we are trying to achieve in life. So I think that's another value of the work you have been doing.
And we're looking forward then for the premiere.
Thank you.